Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM 2 Legend. So, let's continue where we left off. We are about to finish plated armor research. I don't think we'll have enough money for that, but we are also about to get the supply drop, so it's not really a problem. Alright, let's go get that cost reduction. We won't use it for a while, but I guess that's fine. And there's plated armor. So, we need the Predator armor squad upgrade first, but I would also like to get at least one exosuit. We'll see about that. As for our next research, I think I'd like to do mutant autopsy to get better grenades in some reasonable future. Alright, and back to the bridge. Let's keep scanning. I don't think we'll get any more missions before the supply drop. Nope, we will not. Alright then. And yeah, I'm not going to spend 60 intel to reveal the hidden event. There's no way. I do not like the supply drop decrease. Alright, well, there's the supply drop. Let's go get it. Let's check the cost on that Predator armor upgrade. I remember it required some alloys, so we might not actually have enough. Build items, armor... We need 60 alloys, alright, and 300 supplies. So we basically have to finish clearing the alien machinery. Which is fine, we only need 6 more days for that. We'll probably have to do one more mission though. Okay, supply rate. That's actually really convenient. But we'll have to do this without the armor upgrade. Operation Massive Mask. Alright, let's go do it. So this is definitely going to be the last mission without better armor. Because we will get alloys from this, unless we fail. So, who do we want to bring? Probably Christian. He is shaken, which kind of sucks, but he has to do a mission. He's pretty close to a promotion. Okay, next up, Nick, Julie, Bonnie, and probably a second Grenadier. Yeah, I guess so. Bradford? Sure. Alright, Bradford will join. Let's make utility items available, weapons available, and let's see. First of all, we need the weapons, so Christian needs the modded shotgun. Like so. And what is he going to use? Not a frag grenade. Probably Talon rounds, especially with Shadow Strike. Other than that, we need some grenades. And the acid grenade for sure. Like this. We also got a modded cannon. For Nick, he's already using it, that's fine. Alright. We could use some more mods, I suppose. What do we actually have? Expanded magazine, repeater. I don't really like the repeater on an engineer, on a grenadier. No, I'll pass. Okay, never mind. So, flashbang grenade on Julie. And what else? Skulljack on Bunny. I think this is it, actually. Yeah, this is it. Looks good to me. Let's go then. This might actually be a pretty tough mission. Because we don't have better armor yet, and the aliens are getting more advanced alien types. I fully expect to see mutant centurions pretty soon, because I am using the mutant centurion pack. We'll probably see one sometime soon. Yes, let's secure the area. And I mean, considering we already had berserkers, I'm almost surprised that we didn't have a mutant centurion yet. Anyway, here we are.
The disabled Advent convoy is just ahead. Engage and eliminate all hostile
Alright then.
forces.
So let's send Christian first. We'll take a look around. And there's the first group. That's a regular muton and 2 vipers. We can handle that. We could shoot the viper from concealment. Remember, they can't dodge anymore. Not when we're shooting them from concealment. Yeah, I think we'll ambush that group. That is a pretty dangerous group. Let's see, Julie needs to be in better position. Somewhere back here will be fine, I suppose. I don't want her to be too far away, but at the same time, I need others to be closer. They need to be close enough to use a grenade or something like that. I don't really want to use the car as cover, because that's usually not a very good idea. What about Bonnie? Bonnie can be a little bit further away. I assume that group will move towards us, but they might not. Let's see if there are any more patrols on the left. Nope. Looks cleared so far, alright. We'll move closer. I might use a grenade for that. Yep.
Let's do this.
And Jolly. Here might be fine. That's nice full cover. Yep, looks fine to me. There. So let's see what they are going to do. They are moving kind of towards us. Well, they aren't moving away from us. That's the important part. We got some supplies right here. Alright, so how do you want to open this? Probably with a grenade? I think so. We could use an acid grenade, but we only have one. I don't necessarily want to waste that. It's just 2 armor. We don't need an acid grenade for that. Let's see. So Bradford could open this like that. That's probably the best choice here. Come on, we can hit all 3. Can we? Really? We can't? Okay, never mind. What about Nick? I thought we were able to hit all 3 for a moment. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. Let's check Nick. We can always move a little bit closer. Yeah, we can hit all 3 with Nick. So I guess that's what we're going to do. But Overwatch with Julie. So like that. And Overwatch with Bonnie. Although it might be better not to use it. Nah, Overwatch. She will do way more damage if she hits. Okay, Overwatch. And I guess that's it. I'll keep my move on Bradford and on Christian. Alright, let's do this. Should be pretty good.
Grenade out.
We need to kill at least one of them. Preferably 2. There, got damage. Now, let's see if we can do some more. Come on, go, go, go. Nice one, 7 damage. And 1 damage with stock, alright then. He's down to 1 health, seriously? He will actually die from burning damage. So we can ignore him. And we can easily kill a Viper. No problem at all. Can we kill both? 100%. I can't really move with Christian because he will get revealed if we move. We'll kill the Viper. Like that. And I don't think we can kill the other Viper. Can we? Well, if we get lucky, we only got 1 shot with Bradford. We can get line of sight to that Viper from here. It's probably worth a shot. He won't have very high chance to hit though. I could always use a grenade, but that would be a huge waste of a grenade. Let's not do that. We'll just take a shot. And that's a kill, nice one. So we killed the entire group because the mutant will die from burning damage. Awesome. Good start. Yep, bye. Alright. That's 3 aliens down. And all the supplies are intact. And here comes the other group. Advent Mech, Stun Lancer. And looks like that's it. Okay then. We can deal with this. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Good question. We could flank the Stun Lancer. No, we can't, never mind. We need to remove the armor from the mech. We could shoot it with Christian. I don't like that Stun Lancer too much. But we have to kill the mech, otherwise it might use a grenade or something like that. We'll have to hit. Now, I don't really want to stand like this, because then we might get flanked. Let's move to the right side with Nick. This needs to hit. What's our chance to hit? 84%. Alright, go for it. Nice one. Shredded all the armor. And now we can just kill it. What's our chance to hit? 97%. We can't flank the Stun Lancer, unfortunately. I could use a grenade, but I feel like that would be a waste. Let's check our chance to hit from here, because I really don't want to stand next to that car. 51-82, okay. And Julie has 52% on the Stun Lancer. 51% on the Stun Lancer. Yeah, we'll kill the mech with Julie. That's 97. Yep, go for it. There, it's down. And now we can try to do some damage to the Stun Lancer, and she just got her captain promotion. Nice. That means we'll be able to get our second squad slot after this mission. Now, what about that Stun Lancer? You know, I could actually skull mine. Problem is, we don't know where the other groups are. So skull mining him right now might trigger another group, which would be pretty bad. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But it's an option. I'm just saying it's an option. Just not a very good idea to use it, I don't think so. Too risky in my book. We'll just take a shot at this guy. I don't think I want to waste a grenade for this. I mean, we could. I just really don't think it's worth it. No, it's not worth it. Missed. Okay.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, focus. Bonnie, she will do 1 damage. Might be better to use Overwatch with Bonnie, honestly. I think that's actually better. We can also reload.
Back online.
Okay, Overwatch, and Bradford will also use Overwatch, I think. Might be worth moving into cover. Yeah, because he can get flanked. We'll just move like this, and that should be fine.
Moving.
It's only partial cover, but that's fine.
Come get some.
Alright, good enough. And he's moving. Come on. 7 damage, awesome. Can we actually kill him? Come on, Bradford. Nope. But he's down to 1 health. We'll take some damage here. Oh, come on now, unconscious. I hate when that happens. Wow. Okay, that was just really annoying. This is the thing that I really hate about Stun Lancers. I really do. Someone said in the past that they can't knock you unconscious if you're at full health, which is just not true. As you can see right here, we had full health and we did get knocked unconscious. So it's definitely not true that it can't happen if you have full health. It definitely can happen. And it literally just did.
Sure thing.
Let's go kill him. And I can't do anything about it because I don't have a medkit. He paid the price.
Only the best.
Alright, well, now we can reload and just wait 1 more turn. We got 1 more group somewhere, or 2 more groups? It should be just 1.
Good to go.
Okay, Overwatch, I don't want to trigger anything now.
Moving Overwatch.
We can move Julie around a bit, but I honestly like this full cover. Yeah. So, how do we want to do this? Good question. I have no idea where the last group is going to be. We'll just scout ahead a bit. We still got the gas grenade. We also need 1 more reload, I suppose. Alright. Let's just play it safe. We're not on a timer. And we're one soldier short. Jolie might need to reposition a bit if that group is inside this building, for example.
Let's do
And if
this.
it's not, we could also use that building as high ground. So we could move towards that building, and if the final group isn't there, we'll use the roof for high ground. Should be fine. That's not a bad idea. There's some full cover.
On my way.
We'll just move... Oh, yeah, we triggered it because music changed. And there's a mutant Centurion. And a shield bearer too. Great, and now he's using the supplies as cover. Okay, this kind of sucked. Okay. Well then, I really don't want to destroy supplies, but I really want to do damage. We might have to destroy some of them. We need to do some good damage right now. Alright, let's launch the gas grenade. Come on. I know we can hit them both. There we go. We can hit them both and not destroy that container. There, like this. Alright, go. I'm not sure if we can kill them on this turn. It's going to be tough. Julie will have to hit. There, we shredded some armor. They still have some, unfortunately. Now, we do have the acid grenade. But are we close enough to use it? I don't think we are. Yeah, I don't think we are close enough.
Orders confirmed. Moving
Let's
out.
have a look. Well, we kind of are, actually. I can't hit the shield bearer. I have to decide whether I want to hit the mutant or the shield bearer. I'd rather hit the mutant because it can throw a grenade. So while this isn't the best use of an acid grenade of all times, it will remove all the remaining armor. Guaranteed. And then we just need to do 11 damage. We just need to do 10 damage, which sounds easy, but... it comes down to Julie hitting. 62%. Julie needs to hit this. Come on, Julie. Nice one, 6 damage. So now we can do 1 damage with stock. No, wait, he still has 5 health, right? Yeah, we need to hit him one more time. We do have combat protocol, which would reduce him to 2. He might take 2 damage from acid, but it's not guaranteed. Oh, Bonnie is the last person we got now. Well then, we'll use combat protocol in that case. But that will only do 2 damage. This really sucks. 45% chance only. That's too low, it really is. He will almost definitely throw a grenade. It's unlikely the acid will do 3 damage, but not impossible. Let's use combat protocol. I don't think he will die from acid, but at least there's a chance. Yeah, 1 damage. Okay, whatever. At least he's down to 2 health. Now, I really hope he won't throw the grenade as the first alien move of the turn. Oh, he died from acid burn. Okay, never mind. That was slightly unexpected. Yeah, because we used the acid grenade and the gas grenade. So he was poisoned and he also had acid. That's 2 different status effects. Poison and acid. Well, we are fine. We can actually finish this without any major problems. We still got some grenades. Let's see. Let's not get too excited just yet. Oh yeah, hold on. We could use skull mining right now. On the advanced trooper. That's not a bad idea. I think we'll do that. I don't want to destroy any supplies for obvious reasons. Yep, let's use skull mine. There aren't any other groups, at least I don't think so.
Target's still active.
So we won't trigger anything. And we missed, damn it. Okay, that kind of sucked. However, we can still take a shot. Because this is kind of like run and gun. Which makes it really damn good. It's actually pretty much like run and gun. And we got a promotion from that. Now, we still have to kill the shield bearer. So we'll just use a grenade to set it on fire. Sure, that's guaranteed damage, might as well do it. Come on, Bradford. There we go. And now we just have to hit him one more time. 56% from Julie. Nice, and we're done.
He wants some
Great
more?
mission. Wait, what? We're not done. There's one more group? Are you serious? Okay, then. I didn't think there's going to be one more group. But alright. I was so convinced we'll be done here.
Oh yeah!
But I guess we're not. Alright, fine.
Got it covered.
Let's Overwatch. We probably need to move a little bit
Tired of
closer.
waiting around.
So where the heck is the last group? Let's go find
On
it.
your order.
We didn't destroy any supplies, so that's nice. Yeah, I was so convinced we'll be done here.
Not a problem.
I got excited. Overwatch.
Get some.
It really sucks that we're one person down.
On my way.
It would be so much easier. Alright, Overwatch.
Get some.
And Jolly can stay here. I hope the last group won't be as tough as the previous groups.
Move into position.
Okay, looks clear. More supplies over here. Where the heck are they? Do we have any more grenades? No. We are out of explosives. We got a flashbang grenade on Julie and that's about it. So if the last group is tough, this might be a bit of a problem.
I'm on it. On Overwatch.
But I kind of had to use the grenades. I probably didn't have to use the grenade that I used on the shield bearer.
I'm on it.
But I really thought that's going to be the last group. We could use some high ground over here. That's not a bad idea. I kind of like that plan.
Moving over now.
On Overwatch.
But seriously, where the heck is the last group? I have no clue.
On the move.
What the heck is this? Oh yeah, that's just... yeah, never mind. Alright, we'll use the high ground. We could move Julie over there. Which isn't a bad idea. Yep, we need all the advantage we can get.
Let's do this.
Overwatch.
On it.
Scanning.
Alright. Not quite close enough just yet, that's fine.
Finally.
I'm just going to play this carefully. We can't afford to mess this up.
We've got advent.
Oh, they are coming, damn it. Okay, officer. Advent mech. That's not too bad. 5 damage, nice. Okay, that was not a terrible turn.
Armor still holding.
Okay, shield bearer, officer, and... wait, what? I thought there was a mech? Never mind. There's a shield bearer. Shield bearer, officer, and a regular dude. We can't use skull mining, unfortunately. Can we kill the shield bearer? That's the important question. Unfortunately, Julie will have to move. But she can position on the roof. If we want her to, which we probably do.
On your
Alright, let's move a bit closer. But I'm not taking any shots just yet. We can move up here and then use lightning hands or something like that.
Let's move already.
Alright. We could also throw a flashbang grenade, which might be a better plan, honestly. But we can do both. We can use lightning hands and then throw a flashbang grenade. So let's do it like that. And we actually hit.
Armor
Nice
still
one.
holding.
We can kill that guy with combat protocol. And flashbang.
Need a light.
Yep, I like that plan. I like this. Now they are disoriented. And we can use combat protocol with Bonnie to kill the shield bearer. There. And then we can skull mine the officer on the next turn, perhaps. He's down. Alright. Wait, no, can we use skull mining again? No, we can't. But we can use skulljack. Right. Let's see if we can do any more damage. Sucks that we don't have any grenades, but oh well.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
What's our chance to hit? Kind of low. But there's not much point using Overwatch in this situation. We might as well take a shot.
Sure thing.
We could suppress the officer with Nick, but I will take a shot with Bradford. And we missed. I expected to miss, so that's fine.
Failed to connect. Raining ammo fast.
Oh, we destroyed his cover. Alright, well then we'll take a shot. And that's a kill. Awesome. So now we just got one regular Advent dude. And that has to be the last enemy on the map now. There is no way there are any more groups. So this was what, 13 enemies, I think? He will shoot someone, but he does have a name penalty. There, he only had 30%. Alright, let's finish this. We are actually flanking him. Who needs experience? Bradford could use some. But he can't actually flank the guy. I'll take a shot anyway.
Shot wide.
What about Nick? He could use some experience as well. Yeah, let's make sure we'll actually kill that guy. We are not flanking him. Julie can take a shot with her sniper rifle. 92%. And then we can get a kill with Stock. There, he's down to 1 health. So Stock will finish the job. And now we're done.
Target eliminated.
Good
Status
mission.
Confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Sucks that we had to do
Status
half of it.
confirmed. Mission
Missing one
accomplished.
person, but yeah, whatever. We got some really nice promotions. This was a really good mission, all things considered. Bradford is happy about himself. Alright, let's check our promotions. It's going to be our first captain promotion.
Skills are improving with every
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, gravely wounded. 25 days. Oh well, at least he got a promotion. That's going to be Conceal. Yeah, I really like that ability. So Conceal. Then we got Julie. That's a choice between Death from Above and Quick Draw. I don't really like Death from Above, it's too situational. And Quick Draw is really damn good. So Quick Draw. And now we got Bunny, Field Medic or Scanning Protocol. I like Scanning Protocol, but I guess we should go for Field Medic. Yeah, even though we don't have medical protocol, but we'll have to start bringing medkits. Yeah, Field Medic. And that's it. We got 142 supplies, 27 Elerium, 80 alloys, and 3 Elerium cores. That's amazing. Awesome. So now we can get armor upgrade. We have enough everything. Right? Yes, we do have enough everything. There we go. Done.
The aptly named
Awesome.
Predator armor should give our soldiers increased longevity.
And I think we can start one exosuit. I'm pretty sure we can.
Probably could have saved a lot of time.
I don't remember
learning
how
ship
expensive
systems
that
if we
is.
had any idea how to translate their language. Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists out here.
Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it then.
Good, Commander. I'll let you
And
know as soon as the
assign one
project is ready for
engineer?
deployment.
Or... well, not really. We can't really assign anyone. Although, clearing this machinery is pretty important. Anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.